Oh my gosh, it finally went unique. And we're back. We still have a little more story to go through. And last time when I finished the first 4 acts, Rose jokingly said, "Oh, so you're halfway done." And I was like, you're right. Act 5 and 6 do take as much time as the other 4 combined, so I better get started on this quickly. I feel like there was some things that I was supposed to talk about in the meantime. I think the only thing I can really say is I've been working on some familiar badges, and I got this little badge from Edelstein, which gives me 1% more crit rate. So, yeah, I've been filling out these badges to get tiny stat increases, and that 1% crit rate allowed me to take a point out of hyper crit rate and put it into hyper crit damage. It's small, but little things, So, let's finish out the Black Heaven. Final chapter. Adele, are you feeling better? The advanced team is already aboard the Black Heaven, securing access to key areas. They're waiting for you. As your friend, I wish I could say you've done enough. You really have. You've done more for this world than anyone. But as the leader of this alliance, I know that you are our best hope at winning this war once and for all. Promise me, Adele. Promise me you'll come back safely. Trust in me.
You've recovered already? Gee, must be nice to be so spry. The advanced team has secured a path. Let's head down and join them.
Ah, yes. This is the part that everyone complains about. Now, I think this time they give me full access to my movement. If that's the case, this won't be so bad. If they cut my movement, this is going to be really bad.
Gilmer, I really didn't think he had something like this in him. This is only part of the entrance. There are countless spaces like this in the Black Heaven. Is the plan to search every area? No, I've already plotted the shortest route. We'll go straight to the heart of the matter. Act 5, to the core.
Let's see. Impale. Resonance Rush. We're good. We can make it through this. I see the captain. Adele, we'll wait over here. I'll be there shortly.
The elite members of the Alliance have joined us here as well.
That's right. We have the strongest heroes of the Maple World gathered. Except for one.
You mean the one with the clown mask?
Clown mask? It's a disguise!
Doesn't matter what you call it. It still looks quite funny.
Come over here and say that.
Will you two just kiss already? Irvin has been around long enough. Look how out of place your character looks here.
True. The one with the wings. And don't mind the bug cat.
Let's press on. It's a long way down. This place is absurdly big.
Oh, I had a question, Irvin. You said you used to work with Gillimer?
Oh, you bet. Looks like we got a ways to go, so I'll tell you the story. It begins 50 years ago.
Oh wait, he's actually telling it? I thought it was just gonna fade to black and then go to next scene.
I was an officer in the Air Force, the ace of Edelstein. Martini was a charismatic officer in the Navy, a real rising star. And Gillimer was a genius scientist. Everyone had great hopes for him.
I like his little teddy bear that he brings with him to work.
Experiments on living subjects. When did Edelstein stoop so low? This isn't about ethics. It's about keeping the cold, unfeeling hand of death away from our people. And what about you, Gillimer? You really going to compromise your principles? You must understand it's in the name of progress. Gillimer stayed between his conscience and his curiosity. He gave in to curiosity. And the result, well, we're knee-deep in it right now. No one is evil from the start, but one wrong step can start you on that path. There is one question left unanswered. What was the experiment that he wanted to conduct?
Do you think it was the Black Heaven?
Honestly, he was a specialist in medicine and biotechnology, not mechanical engineering. He was never interested in machinery.
Whatever his purpose, we can never forgive him.
Yes, you keep saying that. I can't help feeling responsible for not doing more to keep him on the straight and narrow. Please, stop him for me.
Gosh, glad he never forgives anyone.
Do you see the radar at the top left? It was built according to France's design. The red square on the radar shows where the elevator is. There wasn't enough time to update with the full schematics, but we have the notes as we go. Be ready for anything. So long as you give me full access to my movements.
And sure, this looks like another one of those rooms to just cut from the video.
You asked me to collect a thing, I collect a thing, and he's like, actually, can you collect me more of a thing? Let's see if the chips were worth the effort.
I bet they're not going to be worth the effort.
I knew it. It's not opening up. We need security chips that are intact.
There are 3 platforms and 3 of us.
Oh, this is some very long animations to just show 3 of them jumping on buttons. Well, the door is open, but it'll close if you move.
Don't worry about us. We'll find another way, Captain. Catch up before you know it.
And that was the last we ever saw of them. Rest in peace, birds. Will this pass get us through the elevator? So you want us to vent? And you're sure Francis was the imposter? This entry pass seems legitimate. So we're just leaving them back there. Okay, so I think we need to touch the yellow dot on the radar and then go red. We need to go this way, but the crate is in the way. Need an explosive or something to clear something this large. The android should be carrying everything we need. Bring me 10 wire bundles and 30 batteries. Why can't I down jump? They only spawn up here? Simple explosive has been made with the materials you brought. Let's blow up the container. We just stand right next to it, one explodes. This should be our security personnel.
There he is. This is the way. Trust me, Lady Orchid. You keep saying that.
And what are you 2 doing here?
Hey, funny seeing you here.
Orchid, you're supposed to be locked up.
Did you really think I'd stay in some crummy place like that?
And what are you doing here?
You act like you know Adele. She peeked into my mind. Francis, go!
Adele is rather strong. She's broken my kneecaps before.
I don't trust any of you.
Why do you put the choices in my hands? You're the tactician. I'd rather persuade Orchid. We have a common enemy, and I really don't need to break her apart.
I will get Lotus back, no matter what.
Do we know if Lotus is helping Gillimer or imprisoned by Gillimer?
You shut your mouth. You know nothing about Lotus.
How do you like my masterpiece? I like the face you're making. It's a real funny one. Want to see something even funnier?
Lotus?
A real tear-jerking reunion.
You won't get away with this. I'll make sure of that.
Intruder located.
Lotus, wake up. It's me, Orchid.
Eliminating target.
Lotus? Gilmer, the turnip-looking weasel.
Why are you here? And you think I asked to be here with you?
Great, you're alive. Everything is going so badly. You, stay here. I don't want to have to deal with you.
For now, we have the same goal. To escape. And don't you need to save Lotus?
Shut up and hold the button.
I trust you.
And why would you trust me? We're enemies. What? Go. Lead. Ah, yes, more puzzles. The robots are making emojis now? Right. The puzzle makes sense. Stop laughing at me. If I had my power, I could just break all of these. I'll simply take care of them for you. You seem to be in no condition to fight. Honestly, you seem rather pathetic on the ground. We have a job to do. And tell me when you're done. Disconnecting. Yellow. There. What did you see in my memories? I saw you and Lotus in the past. Lotus and me? From when you were spirits, all the way up to now. Was there anything strange? Like what? I saw what I needed to see. That was all. I'm asking if there was anything that stood out. No. You're lying. I really don't have the mental energy to lie with you right now. What did you see? I saw you. I saw Lotus. I saw Gillimer. I heard the word Black Heaven. And that was all. I'm only staying with you until we get out of here. Likewise. Right. More puzzles. Yellow goes this way. How to hit it like that? Now the yellow is powered properly. Blue goes up and around and is currently doing nothing. That means... Right, but then where's the red? Up, right, down, wrong way, back into the yellow? Wait, floor just drops off? So that means this needs to be turned. Oh, this is breaking my brain right now. I'm about ready to math this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Okay, assuming this is position number 1. 1, 1. 1, 1. 1, 1, 1. 2. 1, 3. And 1, 1, 4. 1, 1, 2, 1. 2, 3, 4. 1. 1, 1, 3, 1. 2, 3, 4. Back to 1. 4, 1. 2, 3, 4, 1. Set this back to 1. Set that to 2. There. And that's the brute force method. Are you used to having people carry you? Lead. Are you going to stop me again? Go on. Make your betrayal. This is the time to do it. Or you can prove me wrong. Fine. We're through. Orchid, I found you. Huh? Why are you behind the glass? I'm going to save Lotus, and I want you to stay out of it. I can't trust the Alliance. Not when it treats Lotus like some kind of monster. Let's go, Francis. That's what I thought. I'll see you on the other side. And hopefully, for your sake, hopefully you see Lotus first. You weren't half bad back there. I'll see you around. Ah, there you are. We're not too late. Still pretty skeptical of Francis. We passed him and he was with Orchid. He told us to hurry this way. I'm simply glad we're all together again. Too little time right now. Let's get to the elevator. Another elevator. Right. I forgot this is what you were doing while I was gone. Oh, you've taken away my movement. Nice, keycard acquired. How nice of them to put these levers in these places that we can walk around. I do not like the look of these platforms. Up for keycard. Okay, so I should have full access to movement here if they're enemies, right? Yes, I do. There. Now we can simply leave. Let's see, down here? Nice. What is this joke? Well, that counted. Oh, is that actually important dialogue? Belle, Brighton, and Checky just said they'd stay behind to keep the monsters off us. Oh, look, demolishers. Oh, this is much easier. One thing has been bothering me ever since we entered. We thought the Black Heaven would be full of robots, but really the internal defenses have been rather thin. Well, that's because they've been teleporting soldiers from the ground. Exactly. Then, what's the point of such a large ship? What is in the Black Heaven's cargo hold? That's a good question. I think we're about to find the answer. This. Oh, right. I remember this part. The lever seems a bit far. I'll handle this. WASD to move camera. I can only move slightly up. Wait. This camera is so poorly done. Not sure I can whip that. Athena Pierce's specialty. Shoot this, right? Yeah, shoot chain. Should have used your arrows from the start. No, your whipping was quite amazing too. Cheer up, Claudine. You're good at whipping. You shush. Is that all of them? Luckily, this area filled with gas has gas masks right outside. How convenient. Admiral Martini. It's you. Put this on, hurry. My life is coming to an end regardless. I shall embrace oblivion with open arms. Did Gillimer do this? He's mad. He must be stopped. Even if he was once my comrade, he was never on the right side to begin with. I couldn't deal with the concept of mortality, and I believed him when he said he had the answer. Eternity, heaven. Irvin was right. This is not the domain of the living. Still, it cuts at my cold, dead heart. What a sad life I've led. To backstab his oldest ally. Gillimer truly is a monster among men. Research documents. Deals with a seal stone? Oh, this is important. The Blackwings are searching desperately for something called the Seal Stone. What is the Seal Stone? I shall look into this curious matter personally. The Seal Stone has the following characteristics. A is a gem. B contains mysterious power greater than that of a transcendent. C requires many conditions to use, mainly the desperate wish of many. D, once it demonstrates a power greater than cause and effect, it will be destroyed. In short, it grants a wish of the many. It can even turn back time if the gathered wish was to return to the past. It will not grant the wish of an individual. If there is even one seal stone left in the world, the Black Mage cannot fully regain his powers, for that is the great wish of the people of the Maple World. This stone can bind the Black Mage's power, even into the past. Apparently, a young magician created the seal stone centuries ago. The more I learn of this, the more impossible it sounds. The Blackwings have collected all the seal stones except one. The last one is in Arive, the island of the Empress. The Blackwing Master's power is divided into two beings. I shall have Lotus steal the rest of Orchid's power. The complete Blackwing Master's power will be enough to launch the Black Heaven. You must read this. Okay. It's finally complete. The chemical for my precious bombs. The retoxin. Testing day 1. All test subjects experienced temporary paralysis, 10 minutes later, most return to normal. Those who return to normal become lethargic and lacking willpower. Those who stay paralyzed die 12 hours later. Testing day 3. All remaining test subjects have lost their willpower. Without emotions, they seem to have no purpose in life. They become more like machines than humans. I've produced enough retoxin to cover all of the Maple world. All humans will become my puppets. Connect the brains that have lost their ability to control themselves to create a collective intelligence. Lotus will serve as the hub. This is not a tragedy. It is a revolution. I'm pushing the evolution of humanity. Should we turn off the lights in this room? Something is painted on the wall. These are the locations where the bombs will fall? Empress, I must tell you something. You think this is reckless, don't you? The Alliance has no experience with aerial combat, and hardly any resources to wage them. Ironic, since we live on a flying island. Regardless, the wisest route would be to build anti-air defenses at the most vulnerable towns. I saw the future, Nineheart. I saw a giant beyond the darkness. It consumed the whole world. Its head blocked out the sun. It could crush a town with 1 foot. The people could only cower and tremble, and the sun vanished into his back, and the land fell into eternal despair. But then a group of shining birds charged the giant. Everything exploded into bright light, wiping away the despair. The Empress was right. If we tried to defend ourselves from land, we would have been doomed. Indeed, their goal from the start was not invasion, but bombardment. And now that we know Gillimer's goal, Claudine and I will return swiftly and come up with a plan. A plan? What kind of plan can address this level of threat? Control yourself. Every city in the world is being targeted. We must do what we can to minimize the damage. Athena Pierce, you and Adele must stop Gillimer. Get moving. It's just you and me now. Let's hurry to the last elevator. I feel it. We're getting near the core. Hello. Looking for the end? You found it. But how about a little game? I do like games. How about you have some rocks? You'll need a lot more than that to inconvenience us.
Too slow.
You'll need a lot more to inconvenience us. Athena! Go, Adele! I'll be fine! Final act. Black Heaven. Okay, something I need to pull up on a Google Doc. Right here. Eventually the walls all led me to a single door. Standing silently in the metal fortress, I stood silently before the door. I knew what was behind it. I knew who was behind it. I stared at my open hands for a moment. To shut down the core would mean to shut down Lotus. But Lotus was innocent, wasn't he? He was certainly the assailant of Empress Aria, but that was in the past, and he had already paid with his life once. If Orchid could change, so could Lotus. Lotus was being controlled this time, made to fight against his will for a cause he didn't want. It felt wrong to end his life. He didn't deserve that. I exhaled slowly and closed my eyes. I bowed my head as my grip tightened around my dual bowguns. I drew them from the back of my hips as my will began to steady. I am a warrior, I breathed. I am the ruler of elves. I am the hand of the Maple Alliance. My duty is to protect this world and all of its people. I have neither the time nor the right to decide the worth of an individual in this war. I do what I must. My eyes snapped open with focus. To keep this world safe. And I swear, I will keep this world safe. You've come this far after all. Now, I give to you my ultimate masterpiece. Lotus. You can't stop the Black Heaven unless you stop Lotus. Let's see if you can even last a minute against him. Now, Feather Float, It works. Now, can Lotus survive one cleave from me? Oh, he can. Just 2. Story mode Lotus feels so weak. But it's important to at least play around with him slightly to get an idea for what he does. Let's see if they did Phase 3 justice. In hard mode, Phase 3 Lotus has 30 times the health bar of Phase 1. Poor Orchid. Seems I found him first. Why am I here? Lotus, you're my puppet. Get up and fight. I will not allow my test subjects to get out of hand. How about I press some buttons? Gillimer, there are no strings left attached. I'll reset your memories as much as I want. 100 times. 1,000 times. Target. Eliminate. That's it. Stop messing with Lotus! You're late. That's enough, Lotus. I will destroy you. Orchid. It's been a long time, Lotus. It's done. Let's go back to being spirits, Lotus. Orchid, you have no idea. My soul has been roaming the Maple World for so long. I called out to you so many times, but my voice never reached you, Orchid. At first, I only felt resentment. I wanted revenge on who did this to us. But when I was under Gillimer's control, when I hurt you the first time, that's when I started changing. When I cried my first tears. It's strange. I thought it was a miracle to cry like that. I wanted to live as human, just a little longer. That's about enough of that. Lotus? Lotus! Lotus! I simply cannot stand failure. You are vile to your core. I'm the one who gets to be mad. You are ruining the ambitions of my work. This is my life's research, and you're laying it to waste. But this is where it all gets real. We're in trouble. The Black Heaven is losing altitude. We need to escape. No. Lotus. Lotus, you have to wake up. You did before, and you will again. We got feet. My feet are cold. Now we can have even more fun. I want to wear pretty clothes and eat pretty food. Orchid, becoming a human. For some reason it scares me. Still worried? Maybe we should just stay as spirits. With this body, I feel like I'm going to become something I'm not. What if something happens to one of us? I don't want to be alone. Or worse, for you to be alone. I have no regrets, as long as I get to be with you, Lotus. Without you, Lotus, there is no Orchid. Us two have to stick together. You'll come with me, right?
Yeah. I like it if you like it, Orchid. Orchid. I'm not coming back this time. I'll give you our power. Use our power as you wish. I want you to live, Orchid.
Don't go. Please. Don't go. Lotus!
This is where it ends. For you? You really think I would just not have poison gas here? It's really easy. And do you think I'd be making tea for you here? I mean, come on. This is truly an important moment. This is the next step in humanity's evolution.
Teacher, the sky is black.
Black heaven. All soldiers, attention. We must detonate all of Gillimer's bombs before they hit the ground. There are far too many. We can't possibly get them all. But if we don't do something... Gillimer!
I won't let you do this!
My bombs! What's happening?
Lotus, I'm going to use what's left of our power! Gillimer... This game is over.
This is impossible! So much for your plans. A minor setback. You should worry more about yourself. The retoxin must be taking hold by now, yes? Your note said one day, and your lifespan is a lot shorter than that right now. I have the antidote. Squirm for me and maybe I'll let you live. You're talking some very big words. You wanna fight? Go on. Hit me. You mad that you lost to a brainy little fellow like me? Look at this, I got noodle arms. I beat you. I beat you because I had a gun and a gas mask. What do you got? You got nothing. Get on your knees and beg. You're already like on the floor, but like, beg. Quiet now, are you? How touching. Sure. There it goes. You didn't beg. And now the only antidote is gone. I'll just make more powerful bombs next time. I won't stop until my work is complete. Xenoroids, hold this fool down. Computer, self-destruct all Xenoroids in 2 minutes. Farewell. What are you doing? Father. No. No, this is not the time for this. I thought I scrapped the defective ones. Take us too, Father. I'm scared. I distinctly remember removing survival instincts from all of you. Get away from me. You are machines. You follow my orders to the letter. No, kick you out this door. Don't pull that lever. You mean this one? I hate this bug cat now. The Black Heaven is going down. Seems I'm too late. Who told you you could kill Gillimer without me? Such an anticlimactic end. What good is this for you? Just to save others? Have you no honor left? Guess you don't even have the energy to talk. How boring. You're so heavy! Maybe I shouldn't have used all my power. What terrible timing. Huh? Oh, that's kind of convenient, I guess. Stop dragging your feet. Walk. Walk straight. Would you like fries with that? Orchid? This isn't what it looks like. Take her. She's heavy and she hurts my shoulders. She breathed too much of the gas. It won't be long now. And even if she does survive, she'll be emotionless, an empty shell. And where will you go? None of your business. In his final moments, Lotus was happy. Happy to be free of Gillimer. Let's go. We don't have much time. Why do you have so many pets with you all the time? It's a dead end. I'm tired. Don't lose hope. Claudine said she'd be here, and I believe in her. Bad news. All the combat plans are down. Claudine? Where are you? Jump!
Orchid! You have to go! Please, Orchid!
Farewell, Lotus.
Seemed Adele breathed some of the retoxin. Is there a way that we can cleanse it? Right now, it seems there is no way. No. Adele will be fine. We can't revive anyone that's already crossed the river. It's not Tuli. She's still breathing. That's Shinsu's teardrop? Empress, the seal stone has the power to restore all of Arif. Shinsu's teardrop is the only seal stone left in the world. Do you understand what it means to use this? Hundreds of years ago, when the dragon mage Freud made the seal stone, he made it with the wish of the people to save what is most important to the people. And what is most important to us? The seal stone or Adele? I will respect your will. Please, stay with us. The world needs you. This miracle is nothing compared to the miracles that Adele has given us. Right?
some reason, in my dreams, I thought I heard you say, Mercedes. Everyone's going back to their lives. I'll return to Genesis. I need to train more bowmen to defend the Maple World. Sorry. Just everything's a little scrambled right now. I look forward to everyone gathering again under happier circumstances, I hope. I'll stop by the next time I'm in Genesis. Really? Elves never forget a promise. For something like that, I'm sure. The Blackwings are done for. A free Edelstein is only a step away. What will you do once your city is free again? Me? Never really thought about it. Maybe I'll start dating like Irvin said. Oh, and I told Irvin about, the end of Martini and Gillimer. What did he have to say? How appropriate. How was it? I think he'll need some time. Well then, guess this is goodbye for now? Thank you for everything. And I mean that. I've never known you to say anything you didn't mean. I'm glad you're okay. You don't seem very glad. Nonsense. This is my happy face, I assure you. But you must know this. The Seal Stone was the last restraint of the Black Mage's powers. With it gone, the Black Mage is completely free. I apologize. No need for that. I've thought about it, and I agree with the Empress. We can no longer rely on only seals at barriers. We need to settle this. And for that, we need you. Sounds like I have a lot more orders of yours to be following. So it would seem. Are you leaving? That's too bad. I'm glad the war is over, but that means we have to say goodbye again. Though, I have this feeling that goodbye won't last long. Gillimer is gone, but the Black Mage is still out there. Whatever the reason, I look forward to meeting you again. Take care. Till next time. I'm proud to have fought alongside you.
한참 지나쳐버린 걸까 잡은 두 손에 약속했던 그날의 우리의 속삭임들 이제 눈을